In this video, I'm going to expose on how you can find high ticket roles in demand without you having to go into Facebook groups, LinkedIn, or Facebook ads so you can start applying to different jobs, wishing that somebody's going to reply to you. If you're struggling or finding a high ticket role, this is the right video for you. So let me jump straight into my computer and show you exactly how to do this. If you haven't achieved anything and you're just brand new, that's absolutely fine. There's a work in progress, and I have a secret for you to stay all the way to the end on how you can maximize the results on getting hired even without experience. So stick around. So how to find the high ticket roles and more specifically in demand. And before we start, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you get more up-to-date videos. So how to find a job in demand, how to optimize your profile, how to pick the right company, how to land the role without previous experience in high ticket space or even in sales in general, and what is next. And before you even ask, my name is Dennis Taljo. I'm a setter for a real estate coaching company right now, and these are my live exact results. And this month, I made a little bit over $3,000 for this month, which is a low month for me. But we're just going through some issues with the show rate and go through the marketing materials as well. And these are my results as a setter closer: 90% show rates, and um, it was one close call and triaging over the phone. So let me just jump straight into on how to find the jobs. So this is what I found is the best website for you to join, which is repselect.io. This is not my website. Having said that, I've partnered up with them so you can get 10% off if you use the code playbook at the end of the once you join, and it's not expensive at all. So what is RepSelect? So RepSelect is a website for high ticket reps, for sales reps, and also for companies that are looking to hire any commission-based agents or even give them a salary. So if that's something that you're looking to do, I highly recommend you join. It's only about 15 dollars every single month, but you can start joining for free and get some jobs daily. So as you can see here, you can get anywhere from 3 to 5 different jobs every single day, and there's so many jobs inside, which I'm going to log into my account and show you exactly what you can expect, and also going to show you how you can optimize your profile to maximize the success rate for you to get employment. So here's the thing: you can join for free to start with, but if you want unlimited jobs, you can just go through the 14.99 a month, and if you use the code Playbook, you get 10% off as well. And one really good thing is, and I just realized, is my name is actually on the landing page, which I didn't realize that was the case. Anyway, so let me just log in into my account quickly and just go through this entire thing with you. So once you log in, this is what you're going to be expecting. So these are all the new jobs that are out there right now that actively people are like companies are actively looking to hire somebody, whether whether you are a high ticket closer, whether you are an appointment setter, a DM setter, whatever that case might look like. Um, everything you find jobs here on demand. Now, while that is all good and everything, there's one thing you will need to do, and let me just go straight into my profile because it's very important to optimize your profile that looks so that it looks one very professional, but also attracts business owners directly into your profile, so you get more inbound invites rather than you just sending a bunch of invites out there. Now, obviously, that's gonna depend from person to person and experience that you have, but if you do have some experience, you can leverage that. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can do that. So first things first, what you're going to need is a professional looking picture. So a clear picture of your face and a background that doesn't have anything. So it's just your face. Ideally, you'll be smiling. And it's very, very important because even from that alone, you can immediately tell the aura of the person and see who do you actually gonna be talking to, right? So underneath that, you're just gonna have a title as to what you are. Are you a setter? Are you a closer? Are you a setter closer? Are you a DM appointment? Are the DM setter? So you just go through this. And then you're gonna have your basic information. I'm just gonna make sure that I blur this out so I don't leak out my phone number and my email address into the audience. And here you're gonna have what you have achieved over the years in terms of sales, in terms of average deal size, sales experience, and so on and so forth. And what are the top niches that you worked in the past? Now, next is how you can, what time zones you would rather work, PST, EST, CST times. You have a bunch of different options here. And this is the main thing that's going to stand out the most. And as it says, about 87% of profiles with a good video, good Loom video, they're going to get more interviews. Okay. So, my Loom video and the way I recommend you guys build your Loom video is have your results straight away once you start your video, and then going through who you are, what you do, how long you've been in sales, what you have achieved. Outside of that, are you coachable? Do you have ego? These are all the attributes all those different business owners that are looking for on somebody to be a successful candidate, because you can make millions and millions generated over the last years, but if you have a big ego, if you're not coachable, then it's an automatic red flag for most of the business owners. So make sure you just go through that. And another thing that I want to highlight is just use Canva, use something that you just people can see it. And if you have proof, add the screenshots of the proof on Canvas so people can see it. At the end of the day, people care more about results, and even if those results are not as good as somebody else, at least you can prove it, and nobody can question you, because nobody question results. But what people question is whether this person can perform or not. So you can sound, all hyped and come across as such, but if you can't prove it, then you're going to make your life a little bit difficult to find a role. So here you're going to have a profile summary. Now with profile summary, you can just experiment, see what's working for you the best. In my opinion, I'd rather keep on results. I'd rather keep everything that I do based on results and based on everything that I do daily. So that's going to vary for you. But these are the things I primarily do on day-to-day basis currently as an appointment setter for the real estate company. Now, next, you're going to have a portfolio where you can add in everything that you have in terms of sales experience, any proof, any screenshots of commissions, any KPIs and screenshot of the KPIs like I did earlier on this video. So that's going to be a huge bonus into any conversation that you're going to have, because business owners have access to these profiles the same way that you're gonna have them. So everybody can just see it straight away before even contacting you what you have achieved. Now, if you haven't achieved anything and you're just brand new, that's absolutely fine. There's a work in progress, and I have a secret for you if you stay all the way to the end on how you can maximize the the results on getting hired even without experience. So stick around. So over here, you're gonna have what kind of skills do you have and proficiencies, and also your employment history. And again, it doesn't matter whether you have experience or not, because it depends on how you show up, and if you have the right attitude to work for them and work with them. We'll just go through that. Obviously, your education, what type of languages you speak, and your type of preferred um, preferences, right? So if you're looking for advertising specifically, what type of offers and niches are you looking to work with? If you're looking for part-time, full-time, remote, having a base salary or having a commission, just only commission, and what is your preferred on-target earnings, for example. So you can go through all of these things, and for the employer to say, okay, this is the right fit for me. This is who I want to approach and eventually hire if you fit all the um, criteria. Now, let me just jump straight into how you can position yourself once you land an interview and go through this entire thing. And so I can prove it to you that I've actually know what I'm talking about. These are all the jobs that I've applied to. It's about 97 different jobs that I applied to before even getting any interviews. But in the meantime, I actually landed my first job within the first week of joining repselect.io. And also, I'm now having, I'm just going to blur all of this. I have more inbound people to that want to hire me for the position because now I have proven my worth. There is showcase on what I do, and I've built my portfolio to be the same way. So let me just go back here and actually go through this on how to pick the right company. So before you even apply to pick a company, say, hey, this is what I do, this is who I am, this is what I do. I want you to really make sure that you're applying to the right company. And for that being said, in my opinion, if the company doesn't make at least 50,000 cash collected, not revenue, but cash collected, that means a lot of things. So marketing, fulfillment, nurturing process, what information do they have up there, testimonials, all of these different components. And don't get me wrong, I've been a first time founder myself, but you're gonna struggle. And I've been through this, and let me tell you, it's hell. And especially if you're brand new or you just stepped it into the high ticket space, you're gonna struggle a lot. So I highly recommend you find and work for a company. They have at least $50,000 cash collected every single month, and feel free to ask for proof, right? Feel free to ask for proof because at the end of the day, you exposing yourself and you're putting yourself out there on a commission only based role. And the least they can do is just to prove you that what they are, who they are, um, is actually true as well. And what I really like on finding the right fit for myself is to see if they have a good fulfillment, because even if they're making 50, 100K and their churn is 80%, then they only be making 20,000 in a month. And also the fulfillment side of things is really bad, which is not a good sign for you to step into that company. So the way I go around on finding a company that has good fulfillment is I go and look on the social proof. What testimonials do they have? What other people have to say about them? Do they have any social media presence? So all of these different components, so you can really tell. But understand when you're first starting out, you might not be as picky until you get that experience, until you step into this zone and learn a bit more about your particular role and get that momentum. So then you can be in the position to be a little bit more picky, depends on who you would like to be partnering up with. So once you find that, then how can you actually land the role if you don't have any experience at all in sales? And here's the thing, and I believe if you don't have any experience at all, you should take your time to first learn the skill set. At least you have a bare minimum understanding, so you're not just trying to figure everything out on the go. And before you can do that, I want to invite you into the Seller Playbook. Um, this is a community that I just created where everybody like yourself that want to step into the high ticket space. Now, once you land those interviews, here's how you can accelerate your results based on everybody else and based on any other competitor of yours in the same space. So here's the thing. If you don't have any experience, you can say, hey, I understand might not be the best possible fit for you right now, but here's the thing. I'm going to work for you for free for a week or two. And I'm not going to even take your appointments that you run ads from. I'm going to go into any opt-ins. I'm going to go into your Facebook ads. I'm sorry, Facebook groups, or any other group that you may have that just the bunch of people, they're just sitting in a group. Maybe there's no engaging as much. So you can start being and make the group more engaging, and also send people a DM, or you can do Facebook group post where people, would like to get a free training, for example, and then you just say, hey, just comment the word training and I'll send you the training. So once you send them the training, then you start the conversation. Now, this is how you can start conversations and start booking appointments on Facebook groups. And it's way more easier because now you create leverage because people are now coming to you. They're more inbound requests rather than you reaching out to and anybody else. But if you want the whole A to Z process, there's going to be a link in below to make sure to join and see how you can take advantage of this as well. Now, this is one of the things. If they don't have a Facebook group and if they don't have any opt-ins from a webinar or a workshop, say, hey, let me just send a bunch of DMs to your target ICP and let me book your appointments. It won't cost you anything. And once I prove it myself, then you can only start hiring me on a commission only basis, or even on a base salary plus commission, depending on the role and the company that you're working with. Now, if you find this useful, make sure you share this with somebody else that needs to see this. And I'm just going to make sure to leave another video here to go and watch.